10 animals with unique features. The animal kingdom is a fascinating one, full of various creatures ranging from rudimentary Trichoplax species that don't have internal organs, blood, and muscles, to insanely complex organisms like us, humans. That's why it should come as no surprise that there are animals with abilities that should belong to fiction and not the real world. This is WildFacts, and today we will meet 10 animals with unique features. Before we start, consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the notification bell so you're the first one to see our new video. Number 10. The immortal jellyfish defies time. The immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii, inhabits warm waters all around the world. It grows up to 0.18 inches or 4.5 millimeters in diameter and preys on zooplankton, fish eggs, small mollusks, and even other jellyfish. One of its fascinating features is that it consumes food and, well, empties itself from its mouth. However, that's not what brought this creature onto this list. As its common name implies, this jellyfish is biologically immortal. Thanks to the process called transdifferentiation, it can change its cell type and return to a polyp stage. It's the second stage in its maturation process, preceded by the larva stage and succeeded by the jellyfish stage. This jellyfish essentially turns the clock back and returns to infancy before maturing again and repeating this process indefinitely. While it's essentially immortal and cannot die of old age, it can die from other causes, like being preyed upon. Number 9. Beavers, iron teeth. Most mammals, including humans, have teeth covered in enamel. So do species of beaver, but their enamel contains iron. That's right, both species of beaver, that is the North American beaver, which can weigh up to 70 pounds or 32 kilograms, and the Eurasian beaver, which can weigh up to 66 pounds or 30 kilograms, have teeth containing iron compounds. It enables them to literally eat through trees and construct incredibly effective dams. Number 8. TAURUS scarab, the nature's strongman. Dung beetles are any of over 30,000 species of beetles that consume animal feces. These beetles can be found in many habitats, including forests, deserts, and grasslands. As there are many species, it's only natural that this type of beetle varies in its size and shape, but most are either black or dark brown. Some species have horns or other protrusions on their bodies, and most of them are characterized by insane strength relative to their body weight. However, the strongest one is the TAURUS scarab, Onthophagus taurus. It can pull a weight that's over 1,140 times heavier than its own body mass. Just for comparison, if humans were that strong, an average man could pull about 30 adult African elephants. Fortunately, this species is tiny and can grow just up to 0.4 inches or 11 millimeters in length. Such size didn't stop them from spreading all over the world. They can be found in Europe, the Middle East, Central Asia, and the US. Just like most dung beetles, the TAURUS scarab is important for the environment and agriculture. It helps recycle nutrients, aerate the soil, and promote root growth, which increases crop yields. Finally, it prevents disease outbreaks in livestock farms because the beetle buries the animal dung and stops disease-carrying flies from breeding. Number 7. Alpine ibex. Alpine ibex is a species of wild goat that inhabits the European Alps. Males can grow up to 40 inches or 1 meter tall at shoulder height and weigh up to 260 pounds or 118 kilograms, while females are just several inches smaller but weigh 4 times less. Like all wild goat species, Alpine ibex is an herbivore munching on scarcely found plant material, including grasses, flowers, and twigs. As you could imagine, living in the Alps requires special adaptations, and Alpine ibex is a great example showing that. These goats can climb near vertical walls and are incredibly mobile even when climbing the steepest cliffs. Number 6. North American opossum, toxin immunity. The North American opossum, Didelphis virginia, also known as the possum, is a marsupial endemic to the Americas. It's the only species of the opossum that can be found in the US and Canada, but it also inhabits several countries in Central America. As it's distributed through such a wide area, it is adapted to thrive in varied environments, ranging from grasslands and forests to swamps and even cities. The North American opossum is what's considered as an opportunistic feeder, basically surviving on everything it's capable of eating. It includes carrion, rodents, birds, amphibians, eggs, plants, fruits, and waste. So what unique feature does it possess? Well, the possum is immune to many toxins, including those that are derived from animals, plants, and bacteria. For example, it's immune to all snake venom, to stings of bees and scorpions, and even to the botulinum toxin and ricin, which is one of the most potent natural toxins. Scientists have extracted the so-called lethal toxin neutralizing factor from opossum blood serum. It has the potential to be turned into a commercial anti-venom, saving human lives. Finally, the possum is also immune to rabies because its body temperature is too low for the virus to multiply. And it's also resistant to Lyme disease caused by tick bites. Number 5. Electric eel, the living battery. The electric eel, Electrophorus electricus, is a type of long and slender fish that can generate electricity. These fish are found in the freshwater habitats in South America. They can grow up to 8 feet or 2.4 meters long and weigh over 40 pounds or 18 kilograms. The electric eel is a carnivorous predator, preying on a variety of animals including fish, amphibians, crustaceans, and even smaller mammals. The eel hunts by stunning its victim with an electric shock that can discharge up to 860 volts of electricity. It wasn't until 2019 that 2 other species of electric eel were found. Up until that point, it was thought that the electric eel is one of a kind. Number 4. Cephalopods, flying jets. Cephalopods belong to the class Cephalopoda and consist of over 800 species of squids, octopus, and cuttlefishes. They range in length from 0.3 inches or 10 millimeters in the pygmy squid to 45 feet or 13.7 meters in the colossal squid. Most cephalopods utilize jet propulsion to achieve mind-boggling speeds in short bursts. Some species of squid can reach speeds of 11 meters per second, which equates to 24 miles per hour. Furthermore, some cephalopods can use jet propulsion to jump out of the water and basically glide through the sky for up to 160 feet or 50 meters in distance. These animals use jet propulsion by filling their mantle cavities with water and quickly contracting their muscles to expel the water outside, propelling themselves through the ocean. Number 3. Peacock mantis shrimp, the martial artist. The order Stomatopoda consists of over 450 species of carnivorous crustaceans that inhabit tropical and subtropical waters. Their body length varies from 4 inches or 10 centimeters to 15 inches or 38 centimeters. But all of them possess claws that nearly defy the laws of physics. There are a few types of shrimp mantis categorized by the type of claw they have. For example, smashers have club-like claws with small spears that they use to simply smash their prey with. On the other hand, spearers have claws with well-developed spines that they use to stab their victims. The most powerful is probably the species called the peacock mantis shrimp, Odontodactylus scalaris. It can grow up to 7 inches or 18 centimeters long and boasts a colorful shell with a leopard-like pattern. It's a smasher that can punch with a speed exceeding 50 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour. That's comparable to the acceleration of a fired .22 caliber bullet. Such speed results in a punch force of 1500 N, which can easily shatter the hard shells of crustaceans and clams that it preys upon. There are even some reported cases of the peacock mantis shrimp breaking the glass of home aquariums. Number 2. Horned lizard, the Hemiomancer. Horned lizards belong to the genus Phrynosoma, which includes 21 species of lizards inhabiting the Americas. At least a third of the species are confirmed to practice what appears to be a real-life example of hemomancy or blood magic. The species of horned lizard can squirt blood out of their eyes, and the jet can cover a distance of over 5 feet or 1.5 meters. That's the defense mechanism of the lizard that it uses as a last resort to save its life after being approached by a predator. It works when the lizard pressurizes its sinuses, making the blood vessels burst before propelling the substance through its eye ducts. Such an unusual defense frightens the predator, which often gets shocked and flees away from what should have been an easy afternoon snack. Interestingly, it's found that birds of prey are the only predators not bothered by it. Number 1. Reindeer, special eyes. The reindeer, or the caribou, is a species of deer that inhabits the northernmost regions of the world. The 8 subspecies are distributed across all the Arctic and subarctic zones of the planet, traversing the unforgettable landscape in huge herds. The largest reindeer herd is the Taimyr herd. It's located in Siberia and sometimes reaches 1 million individual reindeer. That said, incredible herds aren't the unique feature of this animal. Instead, the most unique characteristic of this animal is its eyes. Reindeer can compress the collagen in their eyes and dilate their pupils, allowing more light to get in. In this process, their eye color changes from brown to blue. However, reindeer don't just play around changing their eye color. Brown eyes with constricted pupils during the summer to endure blinding sunlight, and blue with dilated pupils during the winter when nights can last for over 20 hours in the Arctic. Which of these 10 animals impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments section down below. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and check out our previous videos. Until next time.